Well, today in the Bender Kitchen, we have Shaun Golan, the executive chef at Ballo restaurant at Mohegan Sun, and we're making a lovely spring ravioli.
Yeah.
It sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it's something that we just put on our menu maybe about a month ago once the weather started warming up, using some local asparagus, some spring onions.
These are the biggest asparagus I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah, these are great. I mean, they're really sweet right now. They have a lot of flavor, so we decided to take advantage of them. And
great.
This is kind of what we've been doing. It's a really popular dish on the menu.
What are the ravioli stuffed with here?
They are stuffed with spinach, bacon, and goat cheese.
Oh, nice.
A little bit of mascarpone and some nutmeg and lemon zest. I have it right over here. You actually have the recipe online, I think.
Oh, then we'll find it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take too long for these ravioli to cook, right?
No, this is, I mean, you can make them the day before, just keep them cold. You can put them in the freezer if you want. It takes maybe 3 minutes to cook from frozen. These shouldn't take too long at all. And the sauce will come together in about the same amount of time.
Wow, this is quick then.
Yeah, it's very quick. You'll see, we start with a little bit of butter.
Okay.
Maybe
Just a little bit.
A little bit more than a little bit of butter. Just want to foam that up, and what you see, we have these spring onions right here, and this asparagus. We sliced it so thin that the idea is it's going to cook in the same amount of time that the pasta takes.
Ah, makes sense. All right.
Just give that.
Chatting, you guys are open all the time.
All the time.
365 days a year.
Yeah, we're open for dinner 7 days a week. We open for lunch on the weekends, and 365 days a year. Christmas, New Year's Day.
I'm sure, right? They're at the casino.
Every holiday, busy for us.
It's such a great restaurant. You
So
guys
you
still
see-
do the mac and cheese out of the wheel occasionally?
All the time.
Oh, it's
all
so
the
good.
time. I mean, on a weekend especially, 100 times a night. It's become really popular, especially,
Yeah.
I mean, people love it, so.
So good.
You'll see this is almost done cooking right here. We're just gonna add a little bit of the pasta water to
Now, what does that do?
to
I
stop
read
the cooking.
recipes where you're supposed to add the pasta water.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of starch in it, and the water is actually going to help turn the butter into a sauce. It's going to emulsify with the butter. You can see it's starting to turn a little bit creamy and everything, and that comes from the water. We'll just pull that off the heat until the pasta's done cooking.
Okay.
Add a little bit of fresh basil as well.
Great.
Yeah.
That wasn't too difficult.
Not too difficult at all. I mean, you can cook the pasta. Once you make it, have it in the freezer. You can have the dish in 3 minutes after the water comes to a boil. So
do you guys have any events happening?
let me see. I mean, the casino's got a ton of stuff coming up. So
Def Leppard last night. That had to be popular.
yeah,
You had a big crowd.
that was great. We had Def Leppard. We had 2 concerts during the week. You can see this pasta's just floating.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
already
So that
done.
means they're done when they float, right?
Yeah, a little bit more water back in there, and what we like to do is add a little bit of water and then kind of finish the pasta
Now,
cooking
you
in the
don't put
pan.
the sauce on top of the ravioli. You put the ravioli right in the sauce?
We finish all the pastas right in the pan. It kind of helps it become one dish as
Got it.
opposed to pasta and sauce. Now it's one thing together. So that's the way we finish all the pasta. And you see that water just kind of helped it,
I get it. That's
helped
a
it
great
coat
secret.
the pasta a little bit.
It's not really a secret, but it's good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right.
There you go. We finished plating this. And then we top it with a wild fennel pollen. Comes from Italy. It's just the pollen that comes off the wild fennel flowers that are all over the place around there.
And no one's allergic to it.
No.
Let me ask you, what are some of the other popular items on the menu?
Well, like you said, the flaming mac and cheese.
Right? That's incredible.
All of our pasta, and is a lot of it's house made. We have a house made gnocchi. We have a different ravioli. We have house made tagliatelle. They're all crowd pleasers, and we're really happy with them.
Great. Well, that's beautiful. We're going to have a nice lunch here.
Thank you.
A little Parmesan.
Yeah, a little fresh grated Parmesan at the end. Always recommend that.
Very
And there's
nice.
there's the wild fennel.
Beautiful.
That's your
Shaun,
dish.
Thank you so much for being here. We'll find the
Thank
recipe
you.
on our website. We'll check Shaun out over at Ballo at Mohegan. Ryan, we might save you some.
Oh, thank you very much, Teresa. So sweet.